Sometimes, the people we trust the most are the ones who break us in ways we never imagined. But when the truth comes out, it doesn't just change one life, it changes everything. In a quiet American suburb, Linda Parker was known as the woman with the warmest smile and the kindest heart. Everyone admired her strength. Raising 2 children on her own was never easy, but she did it with grace. To outsiders, Ethan and Chloe were lucky to have her. To Linda, they weren't just adopted children, they were her whole world. She had given up her own youth, her career ambitions, and even her health to provide them a home filled with love. But beneath that perfect image of a happy family, cracks were beginning to form. Ethan, now 17, was desperate to fit into the world of expensive sneakers, shiny cars, and Instagram fame. Chloe, 15, often followed his lead, even when her heart silently disagreed. Linda worked double shifts as a nurse, coming home exhausted, but always making the birthday party twist. One sunny Saturday, Linda prepared a surprise birthday party for Ethan. She decorated their small living room with balloons, baked his favorite red velvet cake, and wrapped a used wristwatch she had saved for months to buy. For her, it was priceless. For him, it was pathetic. When Ethan's friends arrived, he looked at the simple decorations, then at the old watch. His pride burned. And then, in front of everyone, he snapped, "She's not even my real mom. She's just dead weight." The room fell silent. Chloe's jaw dropped. Linda froze, her heart shattering into 1,000 pieces. The neighbors outside overheard the insult. In that single moment, years of sacrifice were thrown aside. Linda left the room quietly, but inside, her soul was bleeding. The next morning, Ethan and Chloe woke up to an empty house. Linda's bed was neatly made, her belongings were gone, and on the kitchen table, only a single note remained. "Take care of each other, Mom." Ethan smirked at first, thinking she would return in a few hours. But days passed. Bills piled up. Meals became scarce. The house that once smelled of fresh dinners now reeked of silence. Chloe cried every night, whispering, "She's gone because of what you said." Ethan pretended not to care, but guilt slowly gnawed at him. One evening, as Ethan walked home from school, a stranger stopped him. A man in his 50s, with tired eyes, asked, "Are you Linda Parker's boy?" Ethan nodded cautiously. The man shook his head and said, "Do you even know what she gave up for you? She saved my daughter's life once, but lost her chance at a better future. Don't waste what she gave you." The words haunted Ethan all night. For the first time, he wondered what Linda had sacrificed that he never knew about. Desperate to find her, Ethan and Chloe tracked Linda's last bank transaction to a neighboring city. They followed the trail to a community center where she was mentoring abandoned kids. From a distance, they saw her laughing, helping, and rebuilding her life. She looked stronger, happier, but also guarded. Ethan wanted to run to her, but guilt froze him. Chloe whispered, "You have to fix this before it's too late." That night, Ethan wrote Linda a letter. He admitted every mistake, every selfish desire, every cruel word. But when he arrived at the center, Linda didn't read it. Instead, she asked, "Why now? Why after all this time?" Ethan broke down in front of her. Tears streamed down his face as he whispered, "Because I finally see it. You were never dead weight. You were the only reason I could even stand." The silence was heavy. Linda's eyes softened, but her pain was still fresh. Linda turned to Chloe first. "Do you want to come home?" Chloe hugged her tightly, nodding. Then Linda looked at Ethan. "Family is built on love, but also on respect. Can you promise me you'll never forget that again?" Ethan fell to his knees, begging, "I promise. I'll spend my life proving it." Linda forgave them, but the scar remained, a scar that reminded them every day of the cost of ingratitude. From that day forward, Ethan never looked at his mother the same way again. He realized family wasn't about blood, but about love, sacrifice, and the quiet heroes who hold us together, even when we don't see it. Never take love for granted. Sometimes the quiet sacrifices people make for you are bigger than you could ever imagine. Appreciate them while they're here, because once they're gone, the regret might stay forever.